everybody. What up, though?
What up, though?
Thank you for tuning in to Clink, the holiday edition.
Yes.
You know, we have our hot cocoa still.
Mm-hmm.
If you saw Tuesday's show, we still have our hot cocoa.
Yes, it is so delicious.
Thanks. I made it from scratch. No. So
don't be mad at us, girl. This hot cocoa is the bomb. I hope we have it. We will be having it every show for the rest of the year.
Okay. And I have these candle warmers that double as mug warmers.
Yes, they're keeping it nice.
It's keeping it nice and toasty. So you see our snow falling, and you see our presents in our tree. I love the Christmas season. This is my favorite time of year.
It's the season to be jolly.
So thank you guys for stopping by again. If it's your first time, we are your hosts,
Cam,
and I am Kay, and we are just a couple of sister friends. We are podcasters. We are film makers. We are content creators. You know, we do all the things.
Every woman is all in us.
Okay, I know where she was going.
But as you see, we always have a fun time with each other. Because that's what life is about. Having a good time.
You know, we want you to go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, okay? Because when you guys like our videos, number one, that is the most free and easy way you can support us, okay?
Yes.
Just hit that like button because that show up in other people's algorithm and feeds that's shows that's similar to ours. So that gets us exposure. So go ahead and hit that like.
Yes.
And we just, you know, a couple of, again, sister friends, and we talk about everything here on the Sip and Chat, okay?
And we have great cocoa. So, again, like, share, and of course, you can always contact us through All Things Cam and Kay and inbox us. Let us know what's going on.
Hold up. We have a new feature. I didn't even tell Cam this. So we're going to talk about our holiday traditions, and we want to hear yours. And you have a way to do that. You can record your holiday traditions, your worst holiday, your favorite holiday, something that you do. Go to SpeakPipe, that's SpeakPipe.com/Cam and K, and you can leave an audio recording of your favorite traditions, and we're gonna play it on the show. Okay, if we get enough people.
That'll be fun.
I know, right?
Yes.
So y'all know how we do. We start off with questions and segments, and then we get into our topic. So the questions are just a way for you all to get to know us a little bit better.
Yes.
Okay.
Get to know us. Question number 1.
Okay, so again, these are the deep dive, and some of these I have bought this for me and the guy I'm dating, so we can, you know, ask some great questions. But this was like on the friendly side, but some of these are like relationship stuff, so I have to find right. I have to find like some neutral things. Okay, what is your earliest memory from your childhood? I got one.
Oh my God.
Like the earliest thing you remember from your childhood. You want me to go? What you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so one of the earliest memories, and I believe that this is why I told my therapist why I don't like surprises. I don't know if I said it on here or not, but when I was little, I had to be about 4, maybe 3 or 4. Y'all know them Jack in the Boxes.
Sorry.
I hated when the thing popped out because it always scared me and I didn't know. That's why I hate surprises. I like knowing. Okay. And that was that's one of my I really remember me sitting down doing like this and being scared. I hated that thing.
I remember that Jack in the Box. I don't remember. Well, I have brothers, so they were always trying to scare me. But I think one of my earliest, that's a hard one. When you say the earliest memory, I'm like, okay, what my I remember laying in the crib and looking up
What?
at a mobile.
Shut up.
I do. And I told my mother that, and she did not believe me until I described the room that I was in.
What?
I was little, and at the time we lived in Ohio in a duplex. So my parents had their room, and my brothers had bunk beds, and I had a crib. So my crib was like when you first walk in the room, my crib was like right there in the bunk bed, and I was describing the whole place to her, and she was like, "How do you remember that?" I remember it.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
I didn't say I was a newborn. I just remember being in my crib and where how the house was positioned. Like you first walk in, it was a living room, and then when you walk like through the little archway, it was the kitchen with a kitchen table. The stove was over in the right hand corner, and then when
but you were in the crib, so you had to be like at least under 2.
Yeah, and then when you walk through that hallway, when you walk, the bathroom was there. Then my parents' room and our room. And I remember she was like, "How do you?" That's my first memory. That's what I remember.
Wow. So tell us in the comments, what is your earliest childhood memory? Wow, that's something. Okay, this is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
What type of charity are you most likely to donate to?
St. Jude. It would be St. Jude because I know for a fact that they really do take care of the children. They take care of the families because the families don't always have the finances, and they really. I know people that they have taken care of their families for months at a time while their kids were getting, and they don't give them shabby accommodations. They really do try to make the families as comfortable as possible. So I would say St. Jude.
One of the ones I would, because I've already have like donated my time and even some toiletries and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like at a women's shelter. Yeah. Women who have like on the run, who have been like domestic violence, or sexually assaulted. Yeah, so like again, I've done that. I donated my at here in Michigan. We have a place called Haven. So I've donated my time. I even spoke to the women one time and organized my an event, excuse me, where people can donate toiletries to the women. So I have done that. So that's one of the
that's awesome
places that I've donated my time.
And then also we have a couple organizations at my job where we donate hats and scarves and coats and food and different things. So I just think that whenever the call, even if the homeless man on the corner, when you're leaving your job or wherever, when God puts that tug on your heart, you help.
Yep, and I even challenge because it's still early enough before Christmas. We're a few weeks out for Christmas, so I even challenge you. If you can, I've done this several times as well. Donate to a family that's in need for this Christmas. You can. That's easy to find. You can do like a nice Google search. Adopt a family for Christmas, because not everybody can give their children a good Christmas, even though we know it's not about gifts. We know this, but come on, they're kids.
And also look out for the elderly. If you have an elderly neighbor in the winter, check on them, shovel their snow. It's a lot of great acts of service that you can do just in your own neighborhood and in your sphere of influence. If you can't go out, check on your neighbors, because a lot of times when people are older, they need to be checked on, because sometimes they don't have family. You assume they do. And then it's like a lot of times in the winter, you'll hear a lot of tragedies about older people who don't have the resources and they're using the wrong types of heaters and different things happen. So just check on your people.
Or they may not have heat. They're using their ovens, which is so sad. But
check on people.
Check on people. This is the season. Okay, so this segment is called, and you'll see the graphics, Cam and K's top 3. So with this being the Christmas holiday season, we're going to talk about our top 3 Christmas movies, which I love. You have yours ready?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I like the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas.
A lot of people do.
I like
I
that movie.
tried. I love me some Tim Burton. I mean, I tried, but I think I saw it once. So
I don't watch it every year,
Okay.
but I like it. I also like, of course, Frosty the Snowman
Okay.
and
Be confident in your choices.
and the Imitation of Light.
For Christmas? Oh, okay. That's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the Imitation of Light. I always watch it around the Christmas time.
Wow.
I think it's a powerful movie, and that it reminds us to love your family and to stop ignoring
you and
your
my
older
mama
people.
in that movie. I can't do it.
See,
I've
that's
seen
why
it.
I like your mama. Yes, hey, mama. Yes, Imitation of Life. I mean,
Okay.
that's the three that just popped in my head. But I have a lot of Christmas movies, and also
we'll
if
talk
you guys
about more
want
of
to
that.
watch a good Christmas movie, you can watch the Christmas movie that I in 2023 called A Perfect Gift.
Mom and I
it
saw
is
that
on Tubi, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's something that the kids can watch too.
Yeah, Cam did her thing in that. She did her thing. Let's see, because I want to talk about more in the main topic of, because that goes with some of my traditions.
Mm-hmm.
But my top three. This is not my top three of all time. This is just my top three today. Okay, so there's many more. Is my mug, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is Clark Griswold. My mug.
I like that movie too.
I just saw it a couple days ago, so that's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Die Hard. It's a Christmas movie. Debate me. Prove me wrong. Debate me in the comments. Okay. I'll watch that. Die Hard. And I would say, and I just watched this yesterday. I could see this multiple times in the Christmas season. I like the Santa Claus, like all three with Tim Allen.
I like that too.
I like that.
Yeah.
So tell us your top three, okay? Your top three Christmas holiday movies that you watch.
Yep.
So our main topic, and we're not gonna be before you long. This is, we won't be before you long and glory. Because this is our holiday edition, and we're gonna do some light and fun and all that kind of stuff for our segments. So this topic is it's gonna talk about our Christmas traditions. What we do around the holidays.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, broke as away. Christmas is here.
You know what? Because I did soprano in that, and I was in the choir.
I did too. Okay.
Oh, you did soprano?
Yeah.
I had to remember, like, what's the alto?
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding.
Okay, all right.
Okay. She went deep. Okay.
Okay.
So I love singing Christmas songs. I love Christmas caroling.
Did you grow up singing around the piano, you and your family?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
I always wanted to do that. You know how you see that in sitcoms and stuff? I was like, oh.
In my family growing up, we sung every day, all the time. Our household was like Glee. We would have Bible studies. We would be worshiping. We loved musicals. Our house was just always full of music. But for our Christmas traditions is we put up the tree with mom usually, but nowadays she does it by herself. I'll go over there and it'll be done. And we always make homemade fudge. I
have yet. She promised me some fudge like a couple of years ago. I have yet.
I'll make some of that fudge. I think that's what I'm giving for Christmas gifts. That's
what she said last year.
Is cookies.
No.
I made some last year.
I didn't get none.
I'm sorry. I have to make.
I love fudge. You do maple fudge?
Yes,
oh,
I do.
Maple
I do
fudge.
it with walnuts. I do peanut butter.
No
fudge.
Walnuts for me. No.
I do fudge.
Pause. Even though I don't like nuts, but I like nuts.
This is an adult show. That's all I have to say.
Okay, so
Making fudge, and
mhm.
I like wrapping gifts. That's one of my
Okay.
gifts too. I love to wrap gifts. I'm a very great gift wrapper.
Okay. I used to be, but so let me talk about growing up, and then I'll talk about traditions now as I got older. So growing up, like my mother, my brother, and I, we would, put up the tree. We made some of my fondest memories is when we made some of the ornaments. Like we made the popcorn on the string.
I like the chains. We used to make
And
the
we made
chains.
the chains
You know,
with
my mom still
construction
has
paper.
those.
Stop.
She does. My mother still has the chain. It ain't a whole chain no more because every year it kind of falls apart. But she
Yeah,
has
we
them.
did the green and white construction, no, the green and red construction paper chains.
Yeah,
We did that. And then like when we got a little bit older, like I would help my mother wrap up my brother presents, and then vice versa. And me not liking surprises, I tell my brother, I'll let you know what you got if you let me know what I got. And we did that for some years.
Girl, what you like outside? Oh my God. My brother be like, nope, hell no.
See,
But,
I'm the oldest.
But
so,
see,
yeah.
that was the gift I had of wrapping because I would unwrap my gifts and then I would put them back
So you would peek.
sometimes.
So so that was like some nice traditions. And then at one point, um, we were going caroling like around on the neighborhood, and I will always come in, and suggest that I like let me make the hot cocoa for everybody. I just want to get out the cold, but
Smart.
but I had the hot cocoa ready for everybody. And then again, growing up, we were always it was no question we had to go to church on Christmas
Yes.
Day. Because we had service on Christmas Day. We had to do that service, give thanks before we open any gifts and all of that. Even though we did open up like one gift on Christmas Eve.
I don't think we got to open up nothing. It was like you're gonna wait.
Really? Yeah, we
We
had
had
to
to
do
wait.
one. We did one. That's like a little bit later. Um, but like as I got older, started living on my own traditions is I watch my Hallmark cheesy corny movies. I do that. I watch, movies that I watch every year. Again, National Lampoon, Christmas Vacation is one. Home Alone, The Holiday, again, Die Hard, all the Santa Clauses, Four Christmases. I mean, the list goes on. So I have movies that I watch every
I was like
year.
going through movies this year, just when I do have some downtime. There are a lot of Christmas movies. I was like, oh
It's a
my
lot.
God. They have a new one out with Eddie Murphy that I want
I
us to
saw that
see and
Candy Cane
review.
Lane. I saw that.
Okay, we need to do a review on that because I haven't seen it. I was
Okay.
gonna watch it the other day and I was like, so I'll watch it.
Yeah, that's on Amazon Prime. So Eddie Murphy and Tracy Ellis Ross and Robin Thede from Black Lady Sketch Show, Chris Red. Who else is in it?
It looked really good though. I liked how they did it.
Yeah, I liked it. Oh, girl, I just saw one last night, and I put on my Facebook, and a few people saw it. It was so beautiful. It's I cried. It's called Last Christmas. I don't know how I missed this. It came out 2019, but it's on Amazon.
Okay.
And they use Emma. I love Emma Thompson. Love her. She's in it, and she one of the writers of the screenplay.
Okay.
And the cast is great. It's like a star-studded cast almost. Like again, Emma Thompson is in it. The main chick. I'm not a Game of Thrones person, but for those of you who are, she's the one that has the white hair and she has the dragon, like one of the main.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's the
So,
main person.
so that's nice to see that she's branched out. and
Oh
doing
yeah, yeah.
something different. I love acting.
And two people from Crazy Rich Asians, which I love that movie. The lead guy from it, he's in it, and Michelle Yeoh, I love her from again from Crazy Rich Asians and
So
Crouching Tiger. It had
they had
and Diversity. diversity.
Yeah, I love diverse cast.
And again, it's called Last Christmas. It's on Amazon, and yeah, that's what I can say because I don't want to get in the way.
Okay, so what are your like traditions as far as food? Something that you have to eat on Christmas.
So, we don't really don't have any food traditions because for a long time, it was like Thanksgiving and then Christmas, like the same ish back to back. But then we stopped because you get tired of
You ain't lying, because this year I did not cook. I was like, yes, Jesus.
that.
I went and mooched off of everyone. But we're gonna cook for Christmas. But like I said, I just like my mom's sweets because she always made really great baked goods at Christmas. But one thing I hope she makes this year are her rolls because she didn't have made them in a while. Them old fashioned yeast rolls.
Oh yes,
They be beating it. Be take a
and
week.
they be rising. Oh,
You gotta leave
yeast.
them and let them rise, and then
My grandmother. That's the one thing I regret not getting the recipe of. I remember her making it. And even the dough, I used to eat the dough. The dough was sweet.
That's how my mama cooked.
The freaking dough was sweet. I would just eat the dough a lot of times. It was that good.
So that's what I'm looking because I didn't eat a lot of junk on Thanksgiving, but I'm going to make baked goods for that's going to be my love because I think that's a love language to be able to cook for others. So.
That is it is. I like to cook for others when I'm in the mood to do that. Mm-hmm. But it is a good
yeah, I mean, because you're taking your time and all that, and then I want to make stuff that's different that everybody you can't get all year. But yeah, so that's what I do. That's my little traditions. Only thing I hate now is that we don't. My niece and nephew live out of town, so I don't get to see them open up their gifts on Christmas. So I'm hoping this year that my niece brings all of her kids into my mom's house so we can have children in the house. I miss having little people.
Yeah, that is like now though we don't really do too much for Christmas. I know last year went over his people house. Me and mom, we had a Christmas brunch, so that was nice. But I know I do plan on seeing The Color Purple this Christmas.
I plan on seeing that as well, but I also want to go do some Christmas tours. Here in Michigan, they have a place called the Festival of Lights.
Oh yes,
and you can drive through there. We like doing that, but I really like to do it with snow. If it's not snow, it's not magical for me. But it's something about when
that's the one in Wayne. Yes. I've always wanted to do that, but I've never done it. It's a couple of things.
I have to take you, girl.
You want to take me? I really want to do that.
And I want to go on some tours. I want to go to like the Cranbrook, the Meadowbrook, and see some of the houses decorated at Christmas.
Yes, girl, let me know.
Okay.
Because I like to do stuff like that too. And I want to do. I'm trying to get him to do this because he don't like being outside when it's cold. But I want to do the like downtown.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Or Rochester. I think Rochester had this too. The horse-drawn carriages. We had the blanket and the hot chocolate. I think that's so
and
nice.
I forget where I have to look it up. I used to go to an ice festival. It was cold as hell, but it's so pretty. And we would go to this ice festival when I was over the singles ministry, and we would just walk around. But every store front was open, and you can go in and get warm, get hot chocolate, and then walk back out. And
almost like Noel night. Remember that?
It was kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's our holiday tradition.
What are yours? We would love to hear from you. And you can tell us what they are at the website that she was talking about.
Yep.
Leave us a recording at.
Yes. And it's gonna be in the description. So just hit the link. It's called SpeakPipe. SpeakPipe.com/CamandK. So just go there, you record your message, and we can play it on the show in our upcoming episode. In the week of the 17th, I forget what date that Thursday is, so it'll be that episode. It'll be that episode. So you have this week and next week to get that into us, okay? Again, it's going to be in the description. We want to hear from you. Tell us your worst thing that happened, or you can tell us your some of your holiday traditions as
And some
well.
of your fond memories as a kid, as a
Yes.
teenager, or even right now. We want to hear from you.
We want to hear from you. All right,
Yes,
Cam, take
we
us
do.
out.
Okay, everyone, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember to go to All Things Cam and K, and you can leave us an email, and we will be more than happy to get back to you in a timely fashion. So, we are going to enjoy our cocoa, and thank you for joining us for this version of
Clink, the sip and chat.
the Sip and Chat. I love the warmer.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.